Welcome back to part number 3 of Operation. I looked this up. Teufel. I've surely still butchered that name, but it roughly translates as devil, which is Mount Diablo and whatnot. Also sounds like a typhoon and such. Weather's been good so far, at least in theory. So whatever the case is or isn't, we've taken this very slow and methodically. It's turn 6. We've reached Mount Diablo here. We have yet to have a close encounter with some unknown kind, and then we need to reach, what is this, Stockton, at which point we can close out the scenario. There's some Verdaja parts and some crabs there. For mine clearing, I have 45 already, making, the presentation of this, if it presents as doable relative to prestige. I know I have a bunch of prestige, but I don't really play the game in a manner that tracks it as an absolute value. I determine over a couple of scenario, maybe 3 or 4 sequence scenarios, if I'm trending up or down, I'm either winning or losing relative to my original value. So we're trending up right now. I think we started this scenario AO46 with about 320 or thereabouts. So we're trending up at 342. So we're winning and we're also profiting by it. So good for us. So be all that as it may or may not be, so we need to clear. I think we can clear this minefield here. I see. These two, they do not want to be captured, it would seem. As clearing these I see it. Who are you now? A Hellcat. Clearing this minefield seems like more of a major pain or more challenging, really. Oh, look at that. Well, we'd have to give up our support, but then again, we're going to be moving forward anyway, aren't we? At least in theory. So go like that. We have our glorious double attack and double move. So we have our core recon car. We can send up around the back end here and circle the slot. 5 points, 4 points. Now one of these has a range of 2. It's this one. I want to paint it a fancy color, so I'll know that it has the range of 2. As we're in the Mount Diablo or Teufel, I've already forgotten how to pronounce it. We'll paint this guy a flaming color just because it seems appropriate. So we need 4 points on this character or 4 points on this character. Yikes. Okay, so what we want to do is head down here and then close this gap. Say like so. And we'll take out 4 points. Is it real? It is real enough. And off he goes. Let's see, we need 4 points there. That's probably going to be a little bit trickier. Yeah. How about you? No points. No points. Okay. You, it's an overrun, I see. You, 3 points. It's not even going to do it. Alrighty. This thing is in the way. I don't want to deal with it. But I think it's probably overrunnable as well. Maybe we want to pop one of these infantry, like say you. So anyway, let's cut to the chase here. Let's go ahead here and away with that bunker. I probably should have sent this recon, some recon up. I wonder what would happen here if we went forward just a bit here. We can de-entrench this character here by a bit. Apply some as well. Let's see, we need 2 points on this Joker now, which seems to be available. Alright, so 2 points, 1.95 is real. Take some prestige as well. Merge back up here. We'll leave this sit for the time being. Well, why leave it sit when you can... What is this? Artillery. Yeah. I'm running a lot of infantry. Usually I go right for anti-tanks or whatnot, but I seem to, I think perhaps artillery is where I'd want to, we can move it, oh, I say we can't move again. How about you? We can go up there. We can. We have a 22 ground defense. We'll offer some support to this, unit there. We'll be happy enough with that outcome. Let's see, we still need to get you off the board. I don't want to worry about it. Let's well, let's see what goes on down here. There's probably 2,500 prestige there, a couple of air bases, and air base, and now we'll go and then Mount Diablo there. Alright, aha! Look at that, we have that nice air base. I would wager that if we were to move our premier unit down, let's see, we'd probably want to drop a couple of our planes here if we're able to get there. We need to drop some recon planes as well. So if we go, say, there and there, and then we rebase Riddell unit there. Oh, it's gone now, and we can repair. We can't repair because we don't have double move. Okay, so we have a Marauder. At least we had one. Those are our own infantry, so... Okay, and then we have you, an Air Comet, 9 points. Why are we gonna go? Let's roll up here. We have our Meticulous plans, at least in theory. We don't get too terribly excited. We may be able to take this presently. 1 and 7, I see. There's a 1 and 10, though. 1 and 10, and then use a 2 and 10. We need to heal that unit anyway, really. Or you, perhaps. Let's see, 1 and 5. Alright. This is a anti-tank weapon. On and... yeah. So, I imagine you can... Oh, but you can, though. We're going to randomly pop off here, but... Why not go down here and see about getting rid of that Wolverine? Yeah, let's do that. We'll go down here. But we have as yet begun to reconnoiter the area, really. Let's head down here, we'll find out. There's quite a few of that lot there. Let's see, we have another recon unit here. We've turned our 4 to a 5, which is... I would wager you can probably... 4 points. This is a hard attack aficionado recon car. So boom. Set that fellow to retreat. That is really, really looking as ugly as it gets, really. Although, don't see any reason why we shouldn't put this anti-tank. This is the special 2-move crippling blow guy. Roll up there and first things first, let's see. 1 and 2. We can't get there and back, unfortunately. How about you? We can. Okay. We're gonna move at some point shortly, but not right away, right? Let's see. We have to have all of our options considered and evaluated before moving. We're taking fire from that thing. This guy here, we're going to. I want to get this unit dead though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3. Movement tracked. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. We should be able to bounce off of that. We can. So off you go. And which means we can go, say, forward here. That's okay. Let's see. We can let loose right here. Bunker. Send our auxiliary tank deep into enemy territory. Overrun this long tom here. What we have is a developing problem. And it relates to air cover and these bunkers and this infantry. Yes. How about 1-7? I would bet if we head down here, we're gonna turn that 1-7 to a 1-9, and then I'll be mad that I traipsed all the way down there for nothing. That's my best guess. Now this guy here, let's in theory, we'll be right there adjacent to our wonderful anti-tank. Yeah. So you can go say, yeah, we can go where? I wonder if we can open this road up. Now we have a plan. So we are going to traipse down because we can, because we can is what we're gonna do. We're gonna traipse down and pop that. Can we surrender this this rascal here? I think we can. Yeah. Pretty sure 5. Yeah, it's minimum. Yeah, off it goes. That would mean that. Yep. There's that 0-9 or whatnot. There's an anti-air there that is very interesting. Let's find out. 9.8. There's no reason why we shouldn't well, shouldn't what, really? Let's see, what are you doing? 0-1 is no good, really. Okay, so we have our glorious strategic bombing crew. If we could only take over one of these air bases, we could redeploy and then bomb this guy and this bunker as well. The risk is that we will not have a 100% chance of success, although the 9.809 is reasonable. So we've done it. We'll roll forward here with our 4 rounds we have left and circle ourselves for just a moment. Let's see, we can move you down there. fighter cover. And let's see if we bomb you. We therefore can then overrun. And then say we place another one of our recon planes here. We can then rebase our other bomber here as well. There as well. And let's do that. And we'll bomb that fellow, but not before stepping up here onto this fortification, increasing our odds. 4 and 3, 0 and 5. Well, roll up here. That's 0-8. That's considerably better. But why? Why should I do any of that when we can just roll down here? Undeploy and we have to heal anyway, so we may as well be at 15 strength. I'm assuming there's no armored horde down here, and if there is, we have our anti-tank. So that's good for me. Okay, so we have this city that's open now, which looks like a reasonable place for this character. This hill looks like a reasonable place as well, really. Okay, so support. Support is very, very important. We seem to have none here. Alright, so what? So what does that mean? So this bunker here is taking a bath in all kinds of different ways, really. But it sort of in the way to proper movement. This guy here is a 10 of 10. He needs to go as well. Now look at that. 0-6. Minefield out. I see as well. And now we can put our anti-air here. And hope this guy does not... have no support there. Although in theory we could move, attack, and then not have another move. So we have no support for this unit other than we do. Alright, let's see, we've already done that. We may as well go on the fortification. This unit's just right out there on its own. Luckily it has a 22 ground defense, so we're not really worried so much. As for this unit here, we could get some sort of visualization. Looks like we've attacked already. Aha, 1-2. That sounds good. So we've done that, and okay. 10 points. 10 points. Mostly covered. Our low tank is not covered, so our fighter is right there, so it shouldn't be a problem. We can roll forward here. Just no support auxiliary unit out on a mission to find out, I think. Here, this is 12. He's going to He'll probably do some damage. There's not really much that can be said to him. And maybe we're happy just like that. We'll go like this as well. Get a little closer here, get on that fortification. Maybe this guy wants to damage himself. Oh! Let's see, we can... well, there's no one here, right? At least in theory. So really... we put our recon car here. Those things are notoriously fragile. At least by my remembrance here. Let's find out. 10 points. Yeah. Well, he's not going to be doing much, is he, though? No. Which means we can go like that, like that. And we're happy. We're happy. There really doesn't seem to be much of anything that can be done. I mean, all of these units essentially have attacked. I think every last one has no moves or attacks left. So that's good for us. Nobody here. Okay, so then we're back up here again. Which has sort of by and large resolved. We could send our auxiliary pricey Panther 2 tank that costs us 1100 prestige base up here to take some damage from whatever happens to be here. But maybe we'll skip that part instead. Just sort of wander up next to our anti-tank here. And wait. Note we have a SDKFZ 234/2 here. It has an 18 ground defense. It's not bad. I haven't seen, you know, top tier super Hellcats around here for whatever reason. Maybe they were all in San Francisco. There's a lot of Hellcats and sort of lower to moderate or mid-grade units. Again, I suspect they're relying on something else to carry the day. But we can find out more. Yeah, we'll find out more. Why do we want to find out more with this unit here? We could send him up here and then he'll be overrun or destroyed or whatnot. So maybe we can skip that part as well. So this unit, oh look, roll up here. Bikes are decent for mine clearing, really. A lot better than these recon cars, that's for sure. So maybe we'll stock up on the bikes and not worry about these Sherman crabs too terribly much going forward. Okay, so this is a 5 of 10. It's our fine new airfield there. Maybe we roll up, say, here. We send our 18 ground defense man down. And we'll repair like so. We can go like, say that, why not? And then, okay, we have finally found some air cover. We have 2 down here, and now we have 2 up here, which is good for us, other than we're going to take some damage now, because we're not, though. I think that's it. And you, do we want to repair, or do we want to move up? We'll move up. I think that is, and you. Rolling about down there for some time. Let's see. Nobody here. That should do it. another uneventful turn, and you're not nuclear bomber, just sort of some random B-17. That's fine by me as well. Okay, first things first, I've been looking to find out what is going on out here. But I don't want to find out too far out because I don't want my recon planes to get shot down per se, so... Aha. Oh! Alright. I was saying something about just skipping that part if it looked to be a little bit much. And it may well look to be a little bit much. It's not like it's not doable or anything, it's just I can't even get a combat equation on and then these artillery will fire all sorts. I mean, bombing that thing with, yeah, that is horrendously bad for us. This thing will do a double attack consolidator. Double attack and consolidator, I see. Okay. Oh, and then there's you, of course, as well. Anything. Let's find out. Here's no heroes. Statistics and suppressing again. Okay, well, there's no problem here. We'll just go squeeze by this section there, and if an opportunity arises to take some of these out, who knows? Maybe we'll we have the pioneers to do it, at least in theory. So you, we can, you know, off you go, and then oh look, he attacked. Okay, 0 points. That's fine. Alright, so if we go move our biker forward here. What I want with that infantry and why I insist on de-entrenching it, I don't really know. Maybe I just want to consolidate and have no trouble at my back here. Go. Alright, we can go like that. And say like, well, finish this guy. Go forward here, repair. We can merge back up, and then for whatever reason we can move again, which is fine by me. Okay, so let's see. He can move to that desert hex. He's entrenched. Yeah, yeah. Just overrun him. We need to find out what goes on over here. There's an air base. We don't want to run into it, but we... Let's see. We'll sort of find out what's up in here. It's nothing. Alright, I have 3-inch anti-tank, another Wolverine, infantry, and some random anti-air of nondescript anti-air. Okie dokie. 11 points there. Let's see. Again, what I want with these units, couldn't say. We're sort of time pressed. These units, they sort of have a tendency to stay where they are. In fact, it's almost a sure thing that this character would have as well, other than, well, he was already mostly suppressed, so why not take him out? Are we going down here? What's down there? We don't know. We don't know. The southern route to Stockton, I suppose. Another avenue or venue by which to attack Mount Diablo. We have, yeah, we sure do. Alright, we have you. Might as well take that over. 50 points. 2 points. And no points, no points, no points. Have our vigilant low tank. And then there's you. I wonder if we could surrender these guys. The hills, the mines, and the desert. We can get some prestige. If for no other reason, I sort of want to find out. Let's find out. We'll get as much reconnaissance on these fellows as is possible, which is, well, which is that. I think there's one more that can come here. Let's see what happens. 4 points still, and 4 points still. We'll run this as a test for Look, he can't go anywhere though. So he's also completely de-entrenched and has 5 suppressions. So, and you have 5 as well. Yep. So we need 4 points on either of those two. So that's none, and that's 3. I see you 2. Yeah, that's 5 points. We'll be in the close there. 5 points. 5 points. You 1 point. Was an idea, all right. Let's see. In theory, we could put some points there. 5 points. So really, now all we need is 3 points, which we happen to have. How about you? You've done that. You. Apparently, we're headed down this direction because of stuff. How about you? Another point of suppression could make a difference. We get a bonus. We don't though. 5. We need 4 on that guy. Oh, we have 6 though. Okay. Got a little. I'll surrender it. It sort of works. Sort of. Not really though. How about you? We need 3 points. 3 points. Alright, 9 points. Oh boy, let's just send this over. We'll just overrun that. Oh! Yeah, we'll just overrun that guy. Don't worry. And then we'll head down here because why not? Alright, so let's see. Nothing. We didn't de-entrench these jokers. But then again, we don't really need to. We'll go here, repair. We'll send, let's see. 10 points there. Let's see if he attacks there. It's over for him. This unit is strung out, but there's no one around. Maybe he can draw some of these Diablo folks down. And then, in theory, we could maybe sort of move to encircle. Yeah, not so much. Not so much. But we can, though. Be able to displace you next turn. In fact, we could just sort of surrender him if we do a point. So we'll move our auxiliary panther right up here onto this fortification. Join back up. Okay, these guys are essentially all moved out. Let's get our core recon adjacent to that anti-tank. We can get you. You where? Why be in the close? We'll go on our airfield. And let's see. We can go up here and repair, right? We can. We'll go right here as well. Okay, so 10 points, 3 points, no points. So this thing's was, yep, 10 of 10 entrenched, alright. So we need to, we need to what? 314. Okay, so we're gonna step this unit up. I'm gonna swing this unit down. Get you there. You can probably move here like so. Surrender that thing with relative ease. The problem is doing it. We could overrun it or not. We can't get here, which means it's going to retreat. Well, I suppose that's life. Let's attack it. We'll go the experience or the prestige. And we'll just try to get these guys out of our hair, as it were. Here, let's see, 7 of 10, mostly suppressed. 2 and 1. Let's see, 0 and 1. That's fine by me. What if we go like that? Still 0 and 1. Let's see, we need 4 points on this this guy here. It's not gonna happen there. We can go, let's see, we'll go here. There's 4 points right there. 2 points there. And 2 points that. It didn't though, yeah, that's just nice. Alright, so he's not going to cause any trouble. Now we have you. And let's see, we've got 3 points there. Let's take that thing on board. And, let's repair. There's no rush. We can roll right up here with our anti-tank. We can repair. Pull down like so. We can do 0 points. Yeah. Why do 0 points? We'll maybe do 1 point or something. We can now. Want to have something protecting our airbase. Let's move you down. Get you up here. And get back off there. Happy enough, say up here. We'll try to rouse that mine. Get our anti-air up there. We can repair here, repair there. We can go off and attack something with our overstrength flying wing. To what end, however, I don't know. We'll go up here, we'll protect our recon plane, maybe draw the enemy into something, who knows really. I think that is the end of the turn. Sure is. Believe it or not, it's been 40 minutes. I know I don't believe it's been 40 minutes, depending on your opinion of how drab or not drab this material is. You may or may not believe it, I don't know. But anyway, whatever the case is, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope to see you in the next one.